Welcome to A&B Jukebox Repair, your one-stop source for Rowe jukebox repair service and replacement parts. My name is Bruce Wentworth, and I'll be your instructor today. Today's session is going to be on how to lubricate the cam switch motor assembly in a Rowe record model, Rowe record and CD model jukeboxes. The cam switch motor assembly was they made in Rowe's mechanisms, especially for the models R84 to R94. Then to all the CD models, they use the same cam switch motor assembly. I talk about what a great design jukebox Rowe made during that era. Just goes to show you how it's prevailed and how it's held up for over 22 years. The same cam switch motor. They used it for the Rowe record models R84 to R94, and then all the CD models. Okay, from the CD 100 to the CD 100K. So now we're going to show you. Come over here, and we're going to show you our little training aids we're going to use today. This here is this is an AC variable power supply. Okay, this is one of the training aids we're going to use. We're going to show it by applying voltage to the motor, the 28 volts. These motors work on 28 volts AC. That's the voltage that's distributed to the motor when it's working. Okay, and the cleaner we're going to use today is called CRC Contact Cleaner and Protectant. Okay, it removes grease, dirt, and oxidation, protects against corrosion. It's fast drying. Okay, there is some petroleum product to this. There is some petroleum byproduct to this product. So you don't want to spray this near a flame or while the power is on. You want to make sure the power is off to the jukebox. The model number on this is called number 03140. So when you go online to order this CRC Contact Cleaner, you'll find it at MSC Industrial Supply. You'll find it from Global Supply, and I'm sure there's a lot of other sources. The second one we're going to try today is a new contact cleaner. This is put out by WD-40. It's called special. It's called Contact Cleaner Quick Drying. Okay. Thing you want to know about this is that it cleans sensitive electrical parts, leaves no residue. Okay, it's also fast drying. Okay, and it's safe on plastic. Whatever contact cleaner you use, it's got to be safe on plastic. If you're not, you could do more damage than good. Okay, to the product you're going to be using it on. Okay, so right now we're just going to go over now, and we're going to show you the motors. Okay, this is the cam switch motor assembly. Some people call this a transfer motor. And why do they call it a transfer motor? Well, the cam switch motor has two switches here, but it's connected to linkage through this trunnion crank. The linkage it connects to is the gripper arm, okay? The gripper arm, or they call the bow arm assembly, which grabs the record or CD, brings it down, puts it down, and then it retrieves it and brings it back. So that's why this is the motor used to transfer that CD or record. Okay, but it's called in the book a cam switch motor, so we're going to keep it at that. Okay, this little pin, I call it a drive pin. And the reason being is it also forms as electric brake. Okay, so when this pin's pulled out, see how easy this crank can turn? It turns freely, no problem. When the pin gets pulled in, it's like electric brake. You cannot turn it. Okay, so what really happens is, because these jukeboxes don't get used enough, and also you got to remember, these jukeboxes were designed to be used commercially for 10 years. And right now, most of these jukeboxes are anywhere from 30 to 40 years old. Can you imagine that? 40 years and still working great? And I'm predicting that these motors and these jukeboxes, Rowe jukeboxes, models R84 to the CD100s, will last for 100 years. And that's my prediction. So we'll have to wait. I won't be around, so someone else will have to be here to see it and enjoy it. Okay, so that's what you want to know. So this is called a drive pin. I call it a drive pin. It's connected to an armature, okay, inside that spins. So when it pulls in, that means electricity is applied to the motor, to these two contacts, okay, 28 volts AC, that pulls in and starts spinning. As it spins, this crank turns. It's connected to the linkage that grabs the bow arm assembly and moves the record or CD up and down. Okay, so that's it. So the problem we have now is, hold off 1 second. Okay, we're back. Okay, so like I said, these units were designed to last for 10 years. in commercial purposes, but because of the great design of Rowe, what they did in designing this motor, these jukeboxes are going to last for a lot of years. Okay, so this drive pin, again, is what the main problem is, okay, when it sticks. When it sticks, what it does is it gives you an error code. On the record jukeboxes, you get error code 37, 38, and 39. On the CD jukeboxes, you get error codes 0550, 0551, 0552, and 0553. And what do these mean? It means that the switch cam here, I call it the lever, did not move in the time that was allotted. It's allowed 30 seconds to go from outer cam to inner cam. If those 30 seconds elapse and it didn't reach the outer cam, it's going to either be open or closed, and that's going to give you the error codes, okay? 37, 38, and 39. And on the CD models, you're going to get error code 0550, 0551, 0552, and 0553. If you look in your service or your field service manual, you're going to get a long explanation explaining that it could be the computer, it could be the mech control, it could be the wiring to the cam switches, it could be the defective cam switches. Well, I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times, all it is that this pin is sticking. This pin that goes, see how it pops back out when I press it? Like that? That's what it should do. It should be sticking out like that. If you see it halfway in, like this, or all the way in, and it didn't come back out, that means it's sticking. And all it requires is a little bit of lubrication. And again, some people can say, well, why, can I use WD-40? Regular WD-40? I don't know. You probably could, but there are some electrical contacts in there, and I would prefer to use a good contact cleaner that I know that works well. And again, I've been using this for over 22 years now. And I'm going to use this one for the first time on one of these motors today. So we're going to try them both. So at this time, I'm going to go to the test phase, and I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, I'm going to grab, this is the contacts for the motor, for the power supply, and we're going to stick them one on each post here. Okay, and right there, and right there. Okay, so what you want to look at now is the pin. I'm going to apply voltage by turning on the variable power supply. Watch the pin. And see that spinning? See turn your crank spinning? Again, 30 seconds to go from outer switch to inner switch. Okay. Okay, now you shut the power off. See the pin pop out? Okay, so the brake's been released. Now the brake's in, and it's controlled by the voltage. It shuts off, the pin pops back out. That's what you want to see. In, out, in, out. When the power's not applied, it's out. When the power's in, it's in. Okay, so that's what you want to see. Now, I'm going to show you 2 other motors. Now, these are motors that have been sitting around that haven't been used. You see how the pin's not popping out? I push on it, it's kind of stuck. It won't move. This will cause you to get the error codes. Okay, and here's another motor. The only difference between the 2 motors is this one has a little plate on the side, a little cover. That cover is just something they added later on the CD models because they had some problems with wiring, so they put this little piece of cover on. It's just one screw, we'll take it off. Okay, here's another motor. And you see this one here? I can't even push on it, it's stuck. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to sit down and we're going to go to show you how to service the motor, how to lubricate it. All right, we're going to do it right now. So I'm going to take this one first. I'm going to sit down. Okay, let's take a seat. And I suggest you either do this over a wastebasket or put your mechanism on the table and put some cloth underneath to catch any excess fluid that you won't get on here. So I'm going to try the CRC on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray around the front of the pin, and I'm going to spray around the armature on this side, and then I'm going to go in the back of the motor and spray right in here on the armature shaft. So I'm going to go there, I'm going to go up in here, and I'm going to go right in the front. So let's try that right now and see what happens. See if we can get this loosened up and working. Okay, here we go. Got that. And we're going to go in here. Okay, now I'm going to try to see if it'll loosen up. Okay, so I got it out, so I'm pushing it back and forth. See what I'm doing? I'm spinning it. Okay, So now that I've got it loosened up a little bit, I'm going to spray a little bit on the front again. Now let's see what happens. See it spring back? See that? Okay, that's that one. See how that works? Again, sometimes it might be a little, if it rusts, you get rust on this, you're going to have to clean the rust off before this will work, because it won't be able to come back. Okay, so I'm going to try one more, a little bit more. That's it. That should be all I need. Okay, see it coming back? Okay, so now, you can keep it right there. I'm going to put the contacts on it, on the motor. We're going to test it down here in front of you, right here at the wastebasket here. Make it a little easier. Okay, and now we're going to give it, see what it does. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and apply it up here. You see the pin? See it popping in and out? That's all there is to it. That's what you call a 5-minute fix for something that some people will call technicians to come to your house to fix it, and they get nervous and they think there's all kinds of issues. And basically, it's just a matter of lubrication. Okay, here's the next one. Okay, see this one here? The pin's pretty well stuck. Hasn't moved in a long time. And again, people sometimes don't play the jukeboxes for months. And you could have them sitting around for 6 months, 7 months. And this condition will happen, will develop. So now we're going to use the WD-40 contact cleaner. We're going to try that. And we're going to do the same process, okay? We're going to spray this on the pin. Oh, this got some heavy spray. Quick, I'll just spray it there. And I'm going to go in the back now and see if I can get the back area. Now this is my first time using this contact cleaner for this purpose. So I'm going to loosen this up a little now, and I'm going to take a look. I'm going to spin it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get a little more on this. Okay, and we're going to try this. Now I'm comparing one to the other now. Okay. This one here, okay, I'll try a little bit more. This one here doesn't, a little tougher. Okay, so this one here, I think it's going to work because it has been lubricated, but it's not springing out like I would like it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the other contact cleaner in a second, see if that will take care of it. So we're going to try it now. Okay, it is working. You see that? Now, let me take my fingers out of the way. Okay, here we go. Watch it. Pulled in, out, out. And that pin is spinning, okay? Okay, great. So the WD-40 did work, but I'm going to try to spray the other stuff on it just to see if there's any difference in this one right here. Or maybe this one is just a lot worse than the other one. Okay. I think the actual pin itself might have some little buildup on the pin. Okay, I think either one of these will work fine. I'm going to try the test again on this here. Okay, here we go. It's working great. See that? That's what you want to see, okay? If it doesn't do that, you're going to get the error codes, and it's going to shut your jukebox down until you put the power off and turn it back on. And then when you do that, of course, you're still going to end up getting the error code coming right back the minute you make a selection. And then, again, you're going to have to clear the error code. So right now, that's all there is to it. How to lubricate the cam switch motor assembly, or transfer motor, whatever one you want to call. So now we're going to pause. I'm going to show you how to do a mechanism. We're going to pause. Okay, hi, we're back again. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to lubricate the cam switch motor assembly while it's on the mechanism itself. We're going to go with the Rowe mechanism here. This is the same mechanism that's in the Rowe 84 to our 94. Again, that's 11 years with the same mechanism design. And what a great design it was. So now in here is the cam switches, and this is the motor assembly. Okay, this is the switch crank, switch cam. I call it the lever. This is the drive pin that we're talking about. And basically, this one's moving, but we're going to show you how to lubricate again. So I'm just going to, you want to spray it in this thing there. And again, this is the only place there. And you really can't get in the other way. So basically, you can go up in here and spray right there. And again, I have a paper towel underneath to pick up any excess of fluid. So now we're going to give it a test here. See how it springs back now? A lot faster. And that's all there is to it. So this is the record mechanism. Again, you find this in R84 to R94. And again, error codes 37, 38, and 39. 9 out of 10 times that will fix it. And the other times, it's this here. See this bow arm assembly? And we already did the video on how to lubricate this, so we're not going to cover that. Okay, so now we're going to pause and go to this. We're going to pause. Okay, we're back. Okay, now we're going to show you how to lubricate the gripper arm, the cam switch motor assembly on a Rowe CD mechanism. Okay, this is a CD mechanism here from a Rowe. Let's say this came out of a CD 100C. The player's missing right now, but this is the cam switch motor assembly right there. It's the same motor that's used on those record models, R84 to R94. And this motor assembly is used on all the CD models. Here's the drive pin, okay? And I can't even move it. It's stuck. Can't even move it. It's solid, okay? You see me tapping on it? It won't move at all. Okay, so now we're going to try to loosen it up. This one here might be beyond repair, but we'll try it. This one might have rusted a little bit. Again, make sure you have paper towel and you have something on the bench. So now I'm going to try to dislodge it. Okay, I got it moving a little bit. Okay, this one might be beyond. This one's going to require taking off this plate and hitting this with some emery cloth or something to remove the rust and to get this off. But I'm going to see if I can do anything with this. Okay, just going to grab the pliers and see if I can pull this out a little bit. There it goes. Let's see if I can get it out now and lubricate it a little better. Okay, good. Let's see if that will work at all. I'm spinning it, and I'm going to push on it. It is moving. I think we did it. I'm going to just do a little bit more. I think we might have did it. Okay. Okay. This will work now because it is moving. It's not stuck. I can feel it coming back if I kick it up a little bit. See it? See it spring back? We just fixed it. And this is something you can fix too. See that how it springs back? So it will work when electricity is applied. So that's how we did, how you would lubricate the cam switch motor assembly on a CD model. And that's all there is to it. 5 minutes of your time, 5 minutes of your time, using the right contact cleaner to lubricate and clean your pen, and you'll be working as good as new within a few minutes. So we're going to close for now. My name is Bruce Wentworth. It's been a pleasure being a part of this session with you. We hope you've learned something, and we hope you'll join us for future sessions of our video series, You Can Do It. Goodbye.